How's it, guys? I'm going to take this opportunity to show you some issues we had with the motor. I built the bottom end, the head was sent away to engineering, and unfortunately I put it together, not double checking the engineering work on the head. It gave us hassle. So I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to show you the hassles that we had leading up and the problems we had, and then because we thought it was head gasket blown, we thought it was cracked head, we thought it was valve stem seals. So eventually I stripped the head, and so I'm going to show you guys what I found. Okay, and let me pause the video here, show you the issues we had, and we'll get back to the solution.
Water is full olie.
Alright, back to the solution. This head was skimmed skew. Alright, how do we figure that out? And it was also skimmed in its lifetime by 2 millimeters. So that is a hell of a lot. So I believe it caused the bolts to bottom out on the one side of the head. And because the head is skew, I'm going to turn it around and show you now. How do I measure this? So this is the surface where the cam covers fit on. That should be straight from the manufacturers. Get a straight edge on here. Put the head on a piece of glass. This is a 6mm glass. Get your vernier out. Digital one is easier to work with. You see there's a little the bolt hole, the head stud or bolt. It goes there. Put it down, measure both sides. For all four sides, and what we came up with was these measurements: 20.75, 20.3. So that's almost 20 thou. Same this side, 20.4 and 20. So this head was skimmed skew. Well, okay, more this side and down to the edge. Okay, so I believe that's what caused us the issue. I'm going to flip this head around and just show you guys once again what we found. Alright, the head's flipped around. You can see that this cylinder is burnt clean. Was smoking from the previous one. You saw oil coming out cylinder 6 on this side. Any case, now we're looking at this. We've got a Victor Reigns gasket. Inspected this, and as you can see, this gasket was clamping properly all the way, but not around on any of the side of the head. And you look at the other side, see if you can see there, that's how it clamped. So all on this side of the head. So where we had the issue was none this side, and then obviously we've got the oil, water going into the cylinder. So yes, make sure that your head is square, make sure that your head is still got enough left. The distance, I'll show you now to measure the distance for your head. You saw on the other side I wrote 120.7. The standard head size is 122.5. Taking into consideration your steel ruler, this steel ruler was 1.5 millimeter. So taking that into consideration, your head should be 120 millimeters. This one was then 118. And I hope that helps a couple of guys. Once you've sent stuff away to engineering, double check it, triple check it, make sure it's right, because that was about 2 days of work that we had to forfeit to find the problem, and that's another day and a half to put everything back together. Cheers, guys. Have a great weekend.